You hear the screeching of an owl, you hear the wind begin to howl. You know there's zombies on the prowl. And it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. It's terror time again. And you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time.
You know what it's been a while for? It's been a while since we covered some wild, wacky, and silly mods, so that's just what we're gonna do in today's episode of the Mod Guide to help with that seasonal depression. But before we begin, I want to thank Halo Al for the lovely artwork as usual. He does some fantastic work, and I also ask y'all to support the content however you desire. Now let's dive in, shall we? Are you lonely and depressed, or just tired of getting boredom build up while you work on things inside of your base? If so, let me introduce the Pocketkins mod by Orc. This mod adds a bunch of pocket-sized bundles of joy to fill your base and your heart with. There's 7 different kittens that have to be captured using trapping methods, and they can be found in the city, the trailer parks, and even sometimes in the forest. The best method to capture them is with a cage and a can of tuna, but you can use a variety of other baits and trapping methods, but they will have lower capture rates, which will be listed on the screen from best to worst. Once you've got your fuzzy little friend, you're going to need to craft him a pocket requiring 1 level of tailoring, a needle, 1 unit of thread, and 3 denim strips. And with that, your cuddly catto can now live on your chest. You can take him out of the pocket at any time, so if you want to place your catto in the house, but it will make you craft the pocket again if you want it back on you. But there's a good reason to wear this cat, especially in your base. Whenever you work around the base, you'll often build up boredom, right? Well, with him on your chest, every now and then, he'll just snap the boredoms back and help to alleviate those mood debuffs. And they'll even meow every now and then, which is just adorable. Also, if you collect all 7, you get an I Love Kitties t-shirt, which is a cute little bonus. And this mod works as a nice holdover till the animal NPCs are added by Indie Stone, and hopefully they will help with mood management as well. Do you want to go fishing for random loot? You got some time to kill, but you don't need to add even more food to your already bulging fridge network? Well, let me introduce the Magnet Fishing mod by Power Cosmic. A mod that lets you use magnets to fish. Just no one invite ICP. I really don't want to explain the laws of magnetism to them, nor miracles. Oh fuck, here they are!
Air and dirt, fucking magnets, how do they work?
Well, with that menace dealt with for the moment, let's dive into the mod, shall we? This mod adds 3 magnets to the game. A small magnet, a magnet, and a fishing magnet, with each one providing different levels of success while fishing for metal objects. And the mod was added as a way to improve the renewability of a rather large pool of metal objects. And the higher you're fishing, the higher quality and faster you'll pull these items in. Like, the pool of items is absolutely massive. It seems you can pull anything out ranging from individual bullets to jewelry to canned food, hunting knives, and more, including more magnets to keep the metal fishing going, which, yes, the magnets can be lost like bait when capturing items, but it seems to happen less frequently with the larger magnets. So hey, throw this mod in and see what you can pull out. You'll never know if you'll be the one item you really need to keep going in your run, such as maybe a clutch can of pineapple, or a hunting knife to carve a few spears with. I definitely think this is a fun, vanilla-friendly expansion. Do you abso-fucking-lutely hate trees? You wish you could send those arboreal bastards to hell where they belong? Well, if this is the case, then check out the I Hate Trees mod by Sasquatch. I guess even Bigfoot's got fucking tired of the trees. To utilize this mod, you'll need to find the Your Dream Treeless World Today skill magazine, which will give you the recipe to make a tree bomb, which requires a strength of 1 odd. It also requires 5 scrap metal, 3 electric wire, 5 units of gunpowder, and 1 hammer, stone hammer, or ball peen hammer. Once you have your infinite use tree bomb in hand, all you have to do is right click it, set your desired radius of 10, 20, or 50 tiles, hit activate, and boom, it'll clear out every tree and even trim the grass and bushes of everything within the chosen radius around your character. It's great for clearing out space or gathering the materials needed to build, as all the logs and branches will fall on the ground for you to use as you desire. So it's honestly the perfect tool for making a base in the woods from scratch, as it gives you both the materials and the space needed in one convenient, safe explosion. As it's a joke mod, I doubt they care much for balance, but I would personally make the tree bomb either a one-time use or how many uses based on the radius set. Say if you got a 50 radius set, it uses up the entire bomb, but a 10 will let you set it off 5 times, or a 20 will let you set it off twice with 110 use on top of it. Something like that. But overall, the mod's excellent, does exactly what it says on the tin. Are you a fan of the Fairly Odd Parents? Or do you just really love some of the memes that the show has spawned? If so, then let me introduce the Dimmadome Zombie mod by Zaylin. This mod does exactly what it says on the label. It adds Doug Dimmadome of the Dimsdale Dimmadome and his massive hat into the game, right?
Not right.
Not right?
That's right. Doug Dimmadome, Dimmadome, Dimsdale Dome, Dale Dimsdale, Dimmadome, owner of the Dimmadome, Dimsdale Dimmadome.
All jokes aside, the zombie's well modeled and the hat is absolutely hilarious. If only it could be even bigger. I'd like it to be the size of skyscrapers. I want the hat that knocks seagulls out of the sky with its massive length and girth when you run. I want the sun to be blocked out by this hat. I want it to be so large it's an omen of an apocalypse coming for you. But hey, it's pretty nice the way it is, and it definitely adds some humor to the world. Ever wanted to weaponize tubers to make the zombies sputter out? Maybe mash those zombies until they're good and dead? Well, if this is the case, then let me introduce the Potato Launcher mod by Gojoric. A mod that lets you weaponize the most reliable crops, the holy potato. To craft these tubular weapons, you'll need to find a how to make a potato launcher skill magazine, which is quite straightforward. Once found, you can craft one of 2 potato launchers. Both seem to have similar stats, but one uses cheaper plastic materials, which will break faster than the other option, which is a metal potato launcher made using the metalworking skill with a level of 2. The magazine also teaches you how to make fuel for the launcher, which requires either hairspray or spray paint cans added by the game. And finally, the gun needs a battery to power it. With these weapons and your taters of choice, it's time to let her rip. Now, I'd recommend you find a way to train your aim before you use this, as this toy is pretty inaccurate at low levels, and due to the fact it needs a substantial amount of space around you for it to even be fired, you're gonna want to ensure you hit those shots. Now, when a potato does connect, it's pretty much an instant kill on zombies, and at high levels has a very long range. With its near silent shots, this lets you pick off zombies like you're some sort of insane and elite hitman. Just also keep in mind you can only load one shot at a time, much like a bolt action rifle. Honestly, while a terrible choice for close quarters horde fighting, if you got a lot of potatoes lying about and can afford to take your time, you could really pick off a lot of zombies and chip your way into a town or an area, carving yourself a potato-laden path to victory. You ever think you got out of a close encounter with only a scratch or laceration, only to check the wound and womp womp womp, it's a bite? And unless you're running antibodies, you are dead? If this is the case, let me introduce the TF2 Crit Bite mod by Green Bean. With this mod, you're guaranteed to know if a wound was a bite, because the game plays the distinctive TF2 critical hit sound effect. Not exactly much to say, honestly. Does exactly what the mod says on the tin, and it's pretty basic. Are you a fan of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? Do you want a new sound effect for whenever you level up? Then let me introduce the Mission Pass GTA Level Up mod by Walker Roll. Now whenever you manage to get enough XP to gain a level, you'll hear that iconic Mission Pass sound effect from San Andreas. Another simple, straight to the point mod, and honestly it's a pretty good one. Well, we've certainly covered a wide range of mods today, didn't we? From destructive tree bombs, to furry little pocket friends, to a nostalgic sound effect from some of our other favorite games. Personally, my favorite's either the kitten or the tree bomb. The kittens are just too damn adorable, and the tree bomb is a remarkably useful tool, especially for those like me who, if a single tree exists, I will likely find some way to hit it with my car. So having a way to quickly clean up all the trees around my home is honestly a fantastic tool and a great way to keep the homestead looking prim and proper. But hey, this has been a good showcase of 7 silly and wacky mods that'll be a great way to help you fight off the seasonal depression and boredom while giving you a chuckle or two in your runs. I want to thank y'all for supporting the content. A special thanks to all the names listed on the screen. Y'all help make pushing out content more viable for all of y'all. This has been Core, and I'll see you next time.